back here at Sparky Anderson Field. First out, a fly out to left for Patrick Hackworth. One away for Luke Johnson coming up. Damon Villa still out there for the Oaks. And he's looking to stay on top. Johnson 1 for 3 today. Had himself a single back in the first. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. One out single from Luke Johnson. He's 2 for 4 tonight. And the Riptide have action on the base pass here in the 7th.
Batting for the Riptide, first baseman, number 9, J.C. Allen.
Good swing there from Luke Johnson, and that brings up J.C. Allen here to the plate. First pitch, he grounds it foul. It's 0-1. For J.C. Allen, 1 for 3 tonight as well. Single, fly out, and a ground out. Throw over to first, and Johnson goes back in time. Riptide here in the 7th, up by 2. Their lead continuing to shrink. Just trying to hold on and squeak past the Oaks. 0-1 to Allen. Runner going, that's Johnson. The throw not in time. Gets past the shortstop as well. Johnson goes from second to third. And another runner is 90 feet away for the Riptide. Big jump from Johnson there, and he made the Oaks pay. So 1-1 now here with J.C. Allen at the plate, trying to bring in another run. The 1-1, Gump fouls it back, and it's 1-2. On the Saddleback Bobcat. Rocco Gump due up next. The Riptide need some runs. Want some insurance here in the 7th. Villa's 1-2, swing and a miss. Damon Villa strikes out J.C. Allen for the first time. Second strikeout of the day for him. And there are 2 gone here in the 7th.
12, Rocco Gump.
So 2 outs, a runner at third, and that brings up Rocco Gump to the plate. Gump today 2 for 3. An RBI single back in the first. He's looking to do the same here with 2 outs. And here comes a mound visit for Conejo. Head coach David Solis having a word here with Damon Villa. Villa has thrown 59 pitches through 3 2/3. Just having a word here with him, trying to get the final out. 3 2/3, 1 hit allowed and 2 strikeouts. He has kept the Riptide hitters quiet. Here comes the home plate umpire. He wants to have a word with the Oaks. Trying to split up the mound visit. If you head over to a Riptide game, we've got 2 more home games left. Make sure to check out Ammunition, Wines, and Whiskeys. They're rugged in spirit and have a persistent heart. It's for the pursuers of excellence and whose passions are fed by the defeat of mediocrity, and for anyone who forges their own trail to the version of the American dream. From farm to finish, every step taken towards perfection is a deliberate one. Go to drinkammunition.com for a glass of ammunition, wines, and whiskeys. That'll do it for Damon Villa. He's going to be responsible for the runner at third, Luke Johnson. and we will take a pitching substitution break here from Sparky Anderson Field. Stay with us and see if the Riptide can hold on to beat the Conejo Oaks. Call to the bullpen presented by Rayborn. Daniel Orozco will come in to replace Damon Villa, who's going to be responsible for the runner at third. Orozco enters with a .251 ERA. This will be his 11th game pitched for the Oaks. 14 1/3, 15 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 9 hits to face Rocco Gump. First pitch, a strike swinging 0-1 to Rocco Gump. Gump tonight 2 for 3. Trying to bring in Luke Johnson over at third. The 0-1 to Gump is belted out towards center. Going back is Brooks. He makes the catch, and that's the final out here in the 7th. It's stretch time here at Sparky Anderson Field. We'll take a break and head to the home half of the 7th in a moment when we return. We're here in the bottom half of the 7th inning with the Riptide up 5-3. Orange County Riptide baseball presented by Northwood Pizza. After the game, head over to Northwood Pizza in Irvine for great pizza for the Riptide. And Cohen Thomas, he's got to face 2, 3, 4, Caranto, Brooks, and Carrillo. First pitch, a strike called. 0-1 from Thomas. The final line on Damon Villa. He went 3 2/3, 1 hit, and 2 strikeouts. He did his job to keep the Riptide hitters quiet. The 0-1. Strike 2 called, and Thomas is ahead here on Kai Caranto, who is 0 for 2, a flyout and an error. Also had a walk back in the 5th. Thomas is 0-2. Breaking ball that misses low. It's 1-2 on Kai Caranto here. So Caranto behind. Thomas trying to get another strikeout. The 1-2 from Thomas. Sails away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Riptide are going to have a busy schedule the next 3 days. Busy weekend. They play the Oaks, the Saints, and the Barons in 3 straight days. Thomas's 2-2 is lifted in the air out to right. Bounces in for a base hit. A leadoff single for Kai Caranto out to right. And the Oaks have actions on the base pass here in the 7th.
Now batting for the Oaks, center fielder, number 6, Jack Brooks.
So a leadoff single for Kai Caranto will bring up Jack Brooks to the plate, 2 for 3 tonight. An RBI single, a regular single, and a ground out. First pitch, wave and a miss. Breaking ball from Thomas got ahead of him. 0-1. After Brooks, Carrillo and Chavez due up on Cohen Thomas. The 0-1 fouled off on the left side, goes out of play, and it's 0-2. Thomas quickly ahead on Brooks here. We appreciate you for tuning in and spending your Thursday with us. Throw over to first, and that's a little late to Kai Caranto. Appreciate you for tuning in all season long as well. Done a good season for the Riptide. Got a few more games left in the season. Hopefully going to be a fun finish for the Riptide. Thomas is 0-2. Misses outside and away for a ball. Breaking ball missed the zone. It's 1-2 on Jack Brooks. Must-win game here for the Riptide. Thomas is 1-2. Strike 3 called. Cohen Thomas strikes out Jack Brooks, his 2nd strikeout of the day. And there's 1 gone here in the 7th.
Now batting for the Oaks, left fielder, number 4, Austin Carrillo.
So big first out there from Cohen Thomas, right on the tightrope. Able to sneak one past Brooks for out number 1. It's a big out too. He was 2 for 3. Here's Carrillo, who is 0 for 3. Austin Carrillo lays down a bunt on the left side. Rocco Gump charges, throws the first in time, and that's out number 2 here in the 7th. Productive out though. It pushes the runner from first to second. Kai Caranto. And there are 2 outs here in the 7th. So it all comes down to Josiah Chavez here. Runner at second, 2 outs. He's 1 for 3 tonight, had himself a single back in the 6th. Can he come through here for the Oaks in the 7th? Thomas's first pitch, a ball outside and away, 1-0. For Cohen Thomas, he's just finished his freshman season from Santa Barbara Community College. From Carlsbad, went to Carlsbad High School. The 1-0. This one lifted in the air out to left. Gonna be a can of corn for Jack Hammond, and he makes the catch for the final out here in the 7th. So after a leadoff single from Kai Caranto, 3 straight outs recorded from Cohen Thomas here in the 7th. We're heading to the 8th with the Riptide still up 2. It's 5-3, tied on top.
Batting for the Riptide left fielder, number 38, Jack Hammond.
Welcome back to Orange County Riptide Baseball here in the 8th, presented by Pixie. For OC, it'll be 5, 6, 7, Hammond, Spear, and Thomas to face Daniel Orozco. First pitch, Hammond sees, he hammers this one in the air out to right. This could be trouble. Bounces in for a fair ball. Hammond goes from first. He's heading towards second. And Jack Hammond continues his torrid hot streak, 2 for 3 today. A leadoff double in the 8th.
For the Riptide catcher, number 29, Matt Spear.
Big swing there from Jack Hammond, who pushed one out on the far right side. And he continues staying sizzling hot. I mean, despite all the losses for the Riptide, all these guys are really finding a groove. First pitch to Matt Spear, a ball, 1-0. That was a much-needed hit for the Riptide. Got to get some runs, though. 1-0 to Spear, who's 1 for 3. Orozco's 1-0. This is low for a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. Thomas due after Spear. Here's the 2-0. In there for strike 1. Orozco really going with the breaking ball there. Trying to get him looking. For Orozco, he's from Moore Park. Went to Moore Park High School. And then 2-1 pitch is belted out to center, bounces in for a base hit. Jack Hammond will stay at third. Back-to-back base knocks for the Riptide. Bring runners at the corners with no outs for Matthew Thomas coming up.
Now batting for the Riptide right fielder, number 5, Matthew Thomas.
So the Riptide are cooking something up here in the 8th inning. Matthew Thomas comes to the plate, 1 for 2. A 2-run single in the 3rd. Fly out and a walk. Can he come through here for the Tide in the 8th? First pitch to Thomas. A ball low, 1-0. Frame job there from Chavez. Doesn't get the call. Riptide leading by 2. Need to bring in a run. The 1-0. Sails low for a ball outside, 2-0 to Matthew Thomas. After Thomas, Camden Bates due up, the former Tennessee Volunteer. Orozco's 2-0 is fouled off, and it's 2-1 on Thomas. Just finished his freshman season at Cal Berkeley. Played for the Golden Bears in the final year of the Pac-12. 2-1. Thomas gets a piece of it, fouls it off, and it's 2-2. Played in 24 games this year for Cal. 9 hits, 1 double, 4 home runs. I mean, he has had a lot of power. 10 RBIs as well. Had a big hit back in the third, a 2-run single. Orozco's 2-2 to Thomas is fouled off and out of play. He'll get another one from Orozco here. Riptide really want to win this game on the road. Thomas even with Orozco here. Spear at first, Hammond at third. Orozco's 2-2, swing and a miss. Thomas strikes out swinging, and there's one gone here in the 8th.
Now batting for the Riptide, shortstop, number 15, Camden Bates.
So Thomas strikes out swinging, and there's one away here for Camden Bates coming up. Bates 0 for 2, trying to get his first base hit of the night. Big RBI chance here for Camden Bates. Orozco's first pitch to Bates, and swing that he went around on. It's 0-1. Bates struck out, grounded out, and walked. That's his stat line tonight. Wants to get a base hit here. Takes a ball high and tight. It's 1-1 on Bates.
Where's the bathroom?
1-1 to Bates. A foul off, and it's 1-2. Camden Bates trying to flash his talent here at Thousand Oaks. 5-3 game. Riptide leading by 2 runs. Orozco's 1-2 pitch. That's a ball outside on the way. 2-2. Going with the breaking ball there. Two and two now. So the former Tennessee Volunteer, now Arizona State Sun Devil. Hammond at third, Spear at first. The 2-2. Misses low for a ball. Runner going to throw. Not in time. Play at the plate. And he's out. Kang threw home. He gunned down Jack Hammond. And there's 2 gone here in the 8th. So the double steal attempt there from the Riptide goes half successful. Spear stole second, but Hammond just a step late to home. So it'll be 3-2 to Camden Bates here. Riptide really want to get on a run. It'll be up to Bates here. Orozco's 3-2 is lifted in the air out to left by Bates. Rounding third and staying at third is Spear. A 2-out single from Camden Bates out to left keeps the Riptide's hopes alive here in the 8th with Jackson Kemmerer coming up.
Number 10, Jackson Kemmerer.
So big hit there from Bates, and Jackson Kemmerer comes to the plate 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. There's a time that the Riptide fans really want to see Kemmerer get on base. It's now. Big opportunity. He struggled, but can all turn it around with one swing of the bat. First pitch to Kemmerer. Strike one. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for Jackson Kemmer. 3 hits so far in the inning for the Tide. Can they get a 4th here? Roscoe's 0-1 pitch. Ground ball on the left side. The third baseman, Beltowski, throws over to first. Big tag by Ade in time, and that ends the 8th here for the Riptide. So the Riptide threatened. They had a great opportunity. Runners at the corners with no outs, but they could not bring in a run. And that ends the Riptide threat. We will head to the 8th inning for the Oaks. It will be 6, 7, 8. And the Riptide trying to shut them down. We'll take a break and head to the bottom half in a moment when we return. Welcome back to OC Riptide Baseball. We made it to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Orange County Riptide Baseball presented by Wild Rivers. Pitching change. Cohen Thomas's day is done. He goes 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And in comes Tanner Wardy. Got to face 6, 7, 8 Beltowski, Kang, and Chef. First pitch, a strike from Wardy. It's 0-1. Wardy, the third pitcher used by Connor Spencer. Pitches a ball outside. 1-1 on Beltowski here, who is 1-for-2. Wardy enters with a 6.75 ERA. This will be his 9th game played for the Tide. Strike swinging there. It's 1-2. Last pitched against the Saints. Went 1 inning, 3 earned runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Looking to rebound here in the road. Wardy's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Wardy fools Beltowski with the breaking ball there. Strikes him out swinging. And there's 1 gone here in the 8th.
Now batting for the Oaks, second baseman, number 18, Jordan Kang.
Big swing, big miss there from Tanner Beltowski. And that'll bring up Jordan Kang to the plate. Kang 0-for-3 today. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off on the right side. 0-1. Wardy from Trabuco Canyon, California. Went to Santa Margarita Catholic High School. Second pitch misses for a ball, 1-1. He won a CAF Division II championship versus Norco his freshman season. Currently playing at Loyola Marymount for the Lions this year. 1-1. Strike called there on the breaking ball, and it's 1-2. He spent the previous few seasons in Kansas in the Sunflower and Jayhawk Collegiate Leagues. Wardy's 1-2. Just misses for a strike, and it's 2-2 now on Jordan Kang. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Wardy's 2-2. This one is a fly ball out to right. Could be a tough play, and this one just goes fair by a little bit. Rounding second and heading towards third is Kang, and that'll be a 1-out triple out to right. Thought it was going to be foul, but it just snuck in fair, and the Oaks have the tying run at the plate.
Number 25, Cooper Jeff.
So a big triple from Kang, his first hit of the night, and here comes Cooper Chef, tying run at the plate. First pitch. Good pitch from Wardy, but just missed on the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Chef 0 for 3 tonight. Pair of groundouts and a strikeout. The 1-0, wave and a miss, and it's 1-1 from Tanner Wardy. Sticks on the board here for Cooper Chef. Trying to bring in Jordan Kang over at third. Ground ball up the middle, and this one gets off of Bates's glove. That'll be an RBI for Cooper Chef, and the Oaks only trail by 1. It's 5-4 here in the 8th.
Now batting for the Oaks, first baseman, number 8, Max Audet.
That's an RBI for Cooper Chef, and that'll bring up Max Audet to the plate. Audet, 2 for 3. First pitch to Audet, in there for strike 1. It's 0-1. So it's 5-4 now. And the Riptide hanging on by a thread here. Trying to close out the game here on the road. 0-1. Outside and away for a ball, 1-1 from Tanner Wardy. Audet a double in the 5th, an RBI single in the 6th. Wardy's 1-1. This one skips low for a ball, 2-1. Looking to go breaking ball there. Big inning here for the Oaks. Tying run at first in a 5-4 game. Wardy's 2-1. Misses low for a ball. It's 3 balls and 1 strike now to Max Audet. Audet's the 9-hitter after him. The lineup flips over to the top. Daniel Whitson Caranto coming up after. Tanner Wardy's 3-1. That misses low for a ball. A 5-pitch walk to Max Audet. Puts 2 runners on with 1 out here in the 8th. And Brian Evans, the OC pitching coach, comes out to have a word here with his pitcher. Meeting on the mound is brief for Brian Evans. And the lineup returns to the top here for the Oaks. It's Lucas Daniewicz and a big opportunity. Tying run at second. He's 0 for 4 tonight. First pitch from Wardy. Outside for ball 1-0. Daniewicz. Pair of groundouts, one flyout, and a pop-up. Looking to come in the clutch here for Conejo. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. And it could be trouble. Goes foul though. And it'll be 1-1. Thomas and Allen making a good effort out there. Still one out here though. And the Oaks right on the doorstep of tying this one up. One ball, one strike, and one out here. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Missed on the outside from the breaking pitch. 2-1 now to Lucas Daniewicz. Kai Caranto standing on deck. Wardy trying to get out of a jam here. The 2-1. This one hammered out to left. Could be trouble. Hammond going back. And he makes a long catch for out number 2. So a fly out to left. Shortens things up a little bit in the inning here for the Oaks. 2 gone in the 8th.
Batting for the Oaks. Designated hitter, number 7.
Daniewicz tonight 0 for 5. And with that, it'll bring up Kai Caranto to the plate. Caranto is two for 3. Takes the first pitch ball low. 1-0. He had himself a triple and a single along with the walk. So he's had a good day at the plate. Looking to build on it here. It's Chef at second. Aude at first. Strike called there. It's 1-1. And the Conejo side not happy about that call. Single back in the 7th for Caranto. Can he come through in back-to-back innings? The 1-1 just misses. That goes for a ball. 2-1 on Kai Caranto. Riptide up 1 here. Tanner Wardy and Orange County trying to get the final out here in the 8th inning. The 2-1. This one is fouled off on the right side. 2-2. Huge pitch up coming from Tanner Wardy coming up. This could be the pitch of the game, depending on which way it goes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on for Conejo. Huge pitch up coming here from Wardy. The 2-2. That misses low for a ball. 3-2. A full count between Caranto and Wardy. One strike away to get out of the inning here for Tanner Wardy. Wardy's payoff is hitting the air out to right, going foul. Wardy so close to ending the inning here for the Riptide on the Oaks. Just gotta get one final strike. Kai Caranto not making it easy though here for Tanner Wardy. Tension's high here at Sparky Anderson Field. Wardy's payoff is fouled off again. These pitches continue to come here from Tanner Wardy. He's battling hard against Kai Caranto here. 2 runners on with 2 outs. Wardy's payoff. Swing and a miss! A huge strikeout for Tanner Wardy to escape the 2 runners on with 2 outs jam, and that ends the Oaks' threat here in the 8th. What an at-bat there from Tanner Wardy on pitch number 9, able to strike out Kai Caranto to end the inning. We will take a break and head to the 9th with the top of the order due up for the Riptide. 5-4, Riptide still lead.
No, no, no. You don't love me, and I know now.
Welcome back to Orange County Riptide Baseball on the road. Andrew Elvis here at Sparky Anderson Field. First pitch on Patrick Hackworth, fouled off on the right side, 0-1. That was a huge inning for Tanner Wardy and the OC Riptide. The Oaks had 1 run in the 8th. They were looking for the tying run, but Wardy shut that down after a big, long at-bat between Kai Caranto and Wardy with an inning-ending strikeout. Riptide wants some insurance. Ball high, 1-1 on Patrick Hackworth, who is 1 for 4 today. Riptide have 12 base hits, 5 runs. Meanwhile, Conejo, 4 runs and 9 hits. 1-1 fouled off, and it's 1-2 on Hackworth. These 2 teams will face each other tomorrow. Same time, same place. 4:30 at Sparky Anderson Field. The 1-2 to Hackworth, lifted foul, and he'll get another one. Daniel Orozco still pitching for the Oaks. Got a strikeout back in the last inning. The 1-2 just misses, goes for a ball. It's 2-2 now on Hackworth. Johnson and Allen due up next behind Hackworth. Two and two. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 from Daniel Orozco, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting for the Riptide, second baseman, number 18, Luke Johnson.
So a strikeout swinging on Patrick Hackworth brings up Luke Johnson to the plate, 2 for 4 tonight. He's had himself a good game, and he wants to get some more here in the 9th. First pitch, ball low, 1-0 from Orozco. Orozco entered today's game with 5 straight scoreless outings. Hasn't given up a run yet, and he has done his job. The 1-0 skips outside and away for a ball off the glove of Chavez, and it's 2-0 Luke Johnson went to Santa Margarita High School. Currently finished his freshman season at Cornell. The 2-0. That's the ball low. 3-0 for Luke Johnson. He's looking to get on base for the third time today. Riptide up 5-4. The 3-0. And Johnson fouls it off. It'll be 3-1 on Luke Johnson. Three balls, one strike, and one out here for Luke Johnson against Daniel Orozco. Here's the pitch, and Johnson chops it foul on the third base side. 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and one out here. Luke Johnson against Daniel Orozco. Orozco's payoff. Johnson lifts this one in the air out to center. Roaming over to his right is Jack Brooks. He makes the catch, and there are 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting for the Riptide first baseman, number 9, J.C. Allen.
So 2 outs, and that brings up J.C. Allen, 1 for 4 today. Allen had himself a single back in the first. Trying to get on base for the second time. First pitch swinging, it goes foul, 0-1. It'll be 3-4-5 for Conejo that Wardy has to face after this inning for the Riptide. Heart of the order coming for Conejo. The 0-1 misses inside, 1-1 now on J.C. Allen. The 1-1. That misses outside and away for a ball. 2-1 now to J.C. Allen. Finished his sophomore season at Saddleback. Gump and Hammond due up next for the Riptide. 4 and 5 hitters. The 2-1. Misses outside. 3-1. Belt a little bit over belt high and outside. Allen ahead here. Only time Allen was on base was back in the first. The 3-1. Strike 2 call, just caught the lower end, and it's a full count on J.C. Allen. Full count here, J.C. Allen and Daniel Orozco. Here's the payoff. Strike 3 called. A huge strikeout for Daniel Orozco. He strikes out J.C. Allen, second strikeout of the inning, and the Riptide go quietly in the 9th. We will head to the bottom half of the 9th inning. Last chance for the Oaks to win this one over the Riptide. 5-4. Stay with us for a crucial 9th inning. We made it to the 9th inning. The Riptide up 5-4. Tanner Wardy out there for the orange and blue. He's got to face Brooks, Carrillo, and Chavez here in the bottom inning. Brooks tonight, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Takes the first pitch strike, and the second pitch he sees. He hammers this one out to left. Bounces in for a base hit from first to second. This could be 3. And heading over to third, sliding in safely is Jack Brooks, a leadoff triple, and the Oaks have the tying run at third base.
Now batting for the Oaks, left fielder, number 4, Austin Carrillo.
So leadoff triple for Jack Brooks. Brings in Austin Carrillo. No outs. This is a huge at-bat coming up for Conejo. First pitch. Slices foul on the left side, 0-1. Carrillo tonight, 0 for 3. Tanner Wardy trying to get the save here for the Tide. Strike 2 called, and Carrillo's behind. No balls, 2 strikes, and no outs here. Wardy's got to be perfect here against Conejo. Tanner Wardy's 0-2 pitch. Bounces in for a ball, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes here. Carrillo behind. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball on the right side. Broken bat gets through for a base hit. Coming in to score is Brooks. And we've got a tie game. 5-5 here in the 9th. An RBI single for Austin Carrillo out to right brings up Josiah Chavez to the plate. So tie game, 5-5, and here comes Josiah Chavez to the plate. Chavez had himself a single back in the 6th. 5-5 game. First pitch, a strike. Second pitch, not. 1-1. One ball and 1 strike here. Chavez against Tanner Wardy. A leadoff triple for Jack Brooks. Made this a tie game. The 1-1. Inside for a ball, 2-1 on Josiah Chavez. 5-5, Riptide and the Oaks here at Sparky Anderson Field. The 2-1. Chopper on the right side goes foul, and it'll be 2-2. Chavez tonight, 1 for 4. Here's the 2-2. Foul off on the left side. And he will get another pitch. Wardy up to 37 pitches now. Chavez trying to push the runners over. The 2-2. Fouled on the left side, out of play. Still 2-2. Beltowski and Kang do up next for Conejo. Conejo looking for win number 23 on the season. Winning run is at first. Wardy's 2-2. Grounder on the right side. This could be 2. Flip to second from Johnson. Throw to first, Allen in time. 4-6-3 double play, and that keeps the runners off the base pass here in the 9th. Great flip there from Johnson to Bates and Allen. And just like that, there are 2 outs here in the 9th. So 2 outs, and here comes Tanner Beltowski. First pitch from Wardy, outside and away for a ball 1-0. Big double play there, turned by the Tide. Beltowski comes in. And he takes a strike there. It's 1-1. Beltowski 1 for 3 today. Walk and a strikeout. Had his 1 hit back in the 4th. Wardy's 1-1, fouled off right to us, and it's 1-2. Wardy and the Riptide 1 strike away from getting out of the 9th. That double play, if they get out of the inning here, save the game. Wardy's 1-2 pitch, skips low for ball 2-2. Beltowski got on in the 4th with a hit and in the 6th with a walk. 2-2. And strike 3 called. Tanner Wardy strikes out Tanner Beltowski to end the inning. His 3rd of the game, and the Oaks and the 9th with a tie game. An RBI single from Austin Carrillo makes it 5-5, and we're going to extras. We will head to that in a moment when we return. We've made it to the 10th inning with the Riptide and the Oaks tied at 5. It'll be a ghost runner on. That is J.C. Allen. And here comes Rocco Gump to the plate. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. Gump tonight, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Trying to come through in the clutch. The 1-0 pitch. Fired in there, strike 1 from Daniel Orozco. in his pitch count in the 40s now, up at 41. 1-1 here with Rocco Gump. Here's the pitch. Gump takes the ball low, 2-1. The Riptide led for the entirety of the game up until the 9th inning with an RBI single from Austin Carrillo with no outs. The 2-1 pitch is lifted out to left, bounces in for a base hit. Rounding third, heading towards home. Here's Allen coming in to scores. JC, the throw at second, not in time. An RBI double from Rocco Gump gives the Riptide a 6-5 lead here in the 10th.
Now batting for the Riptide left fielder, number 38, Jack Hammond.
The Riptide leads 6-5 now. A leadoff double from Rocco Gump gives the Riptide the lead once again. And here's Jack Hammond. First pitch to Hammond in there for strike one, 0-1. For Jack Hammond, he's 1 for 3, an RBI as well. Rocco Gump today, 3 for 5, having himself a day. Hammond pops this up on the right side. Kang under it, he makes the catch, and there's one gone here in the 10th.
Now batting for the Riptide catcher, number 29, Matt Spear.
So pop up to the second baseman, makes it 1 out, and here comes Matt Spear to the plate. Spear 3 for 4, having himself a day as well. Had himself an RBI. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1 from Daniel Orozco. Had a single back in the 8th. The 0-1 in there for strike 2, and he's quickly behind. Oh, 2. Ripper foul. It'll stay 0-2 here for Matt Spear. Big swing from Rocco Gump. Gives the Riptide the lead right back, but they want to pile on some more. Spear and Thomas do here. Grounder on the right side. Tough play there from Kang. He can't glove it. And the Riptide have runners at the corners with 1 out here for Matthew Thomas. So here come the Riptide. Matthew Thomas comes to the plate. They're going to rule that as a hit. So Spear grabs another one, 4 for 5 today. And Matthew Thomas will come to the plate. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Riptide up 6-5. They want some more. First pitch, low for a ball, 1-0. $14 hits so far for the Riptide. Can they get some more? The 1-0, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 to Matthew Thomas. Thomas tonight 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. 2-run single back in the 3rd. Hits one in the air, out to right, goes foul. It'll be 1-2. Camden Bates due up next for Orange County. The 1-2 pitch to Thomas. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball got him swinging. And that's the 2nd out here in the 10th.
Now batting for the Riptide shortstop, number 15, Camden Bates.
So 2 outs Daniel Roscoe strikes out Matthew Thomas, and in comes Camden Bates. Bates tonight is 1 for 3. He takes a first pitch bouncer in the dirt, 1-0. Riptide really want to get some more runs in. They're definitely not content with just the one. Gonna stay hungry. The 1-0. And this one lifted in the air out to right, and it sails foul. It'll be 1-1 to Camden Bates coming up. Riptide put up 3 runs back in the second, 2 runs back in the first. They finally scored all the way back in the 10th. 1-1 here, Camden Bates, the former Tennessee Volunteer. Orozco's 1-1, inside 4 ball, it's 2-1 now. Gump at third, Spear at first. Riptide up 6-5 on the road. The 2-1. Lifted out to left. This one goes to Carrillo. He makes the catch, and that's the third out here in the 10th. So the Riptide can only muster in 1. They lead 6-5, and we will head to the bottom half of the 10th with Tanner Wardy trying to shut down the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Conejo. Stay with us. It's 6-5 Riptide on top of the Oaks. Welcome back to Sparky Anderson Field. My name is Andrew Rose here on the road for Orange County Riptide baseball. Tanner Wardy still out there for the Tide, and that'll bring up Jordan Kang. Wardy's got to face Kang, Chef, and Audet here in the 10th. Runner on second being Beltowski. Wardy's first pitch to Kang in there for strike 1. He was going for a bunt. 0-1. Kang tonight is 1 for 4. Had himself a triple back in the 8th. Gave the Oaks the 5th run of the night. The 0-1 skips a low 4 ball. 1-1 from Tanner Wardy. Wardy has thrown 48 pitches, and he is looking to give the Riptide the save. 1-1. Breaking ball misses low for a ball. It's 2-1 on Kang. Chef and Audet, the hitters after for Conejo. 6-5 game here. Riptide leading. Game that has a lot in the balance. The 2-1 bouncer foul. 2-2. Wardy tonight, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Trying to stay locked in here in the 10th frame. Wardy's 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses in the dirt. 3-2 on Jordan Kang. Full count here, Kang and Wardy. Wardy's payoff. In there for strike 3. Tanner Wardy strikes out Jordan Kang. Back-to-back Ks for Mr. Wardy. And there's 1 out here in the 10th.
Shortstop, number 25, Cooper Jeff.
4 strikeouts now for Tanner. And that'll bring in Cooper Chef to the plate. Chef has a runner at second. That is Beltowski. First pitch to him. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. Beltowski and Chef here at the plate. Chef 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Wardy's 0-1. Outside and away for a ball. 1-1 on Chef, who plays shortstop today for Conejo. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here. Tanner Wardy even with Cooper Chef. Looks back, looks forward, and delivers home. Ground ball on the left side. Rocco Gump gloves it. He throws over to first Allen in time. 2 away. So with that, the Oaks are down to their final out. It all comes down to Max Audet. Audet's been big in the past, though. He's 2 for 3, a double, an RBI single, and a walk. Can it come through in the clutch once again here for Conejo? Down to the final out. Wardy's first pitch. Ground ball right to Bates. He throws over to first Allen in time, and the Riptide win. What a win for the Riptide. They win 6-5, taking down the top team in the CCL South, the Conejo Oaks. This was a hard-fought battle for the Riptide that took every ounce of them to finally come through and beat the Oaks. It was started off perfectly back in the first. 2 runs and 3 runs in the third. And, of course, the winning run, an RBI double from Rocco Gump to give the Riptide the 6th run.
Thank you for coming out and supporting today.
That does it. And thank you so much for tuning in to Orange County Riptide Baseball. With that score, the Riptide will move up to 19-15 in the CCL South. They keep pace ahead of the Saints. Meanwhile, the Oaks will go to 23-10. They'll still stay in first place. But the Riptide rip one back from Conejo at Sparky Anderson Field. These two teams will play each other tomorrow. It'll be a 4:30 start, Conejo versus Orange County. That'll definitely be another entertaining matchup here in Thousand Oaks. With that being said, my name is Andrew Rovas saying so long from Thousand Oaks. The Riptide win a big one on top of the Conejo Oaks, 6-5. And hope you have a great rest of your Thursday night. Thanks so much.